This is so detailed. It tells you everything from the porn industry from head to toe, and especially the main thing about this, it talks about the psychology of it. I know you've seen it before in other documentaries, but this one is super detailed. How men, not only men, but also, mostly females, of course, but men too, how how you'll be the psychology of it. Do you really want to be in it? They talk about the diseases, and they get well detailed about the diseases and about like HIV and other transmitted diseases, and they'll talk about this documentary interviewed porn stars, people in politics, people like doctors or nurses, for example, who's in the industry or they know about the industry and they tell you from their experience, like what they come across from adult actors, like walking through the medical facilities, for example. They talk about the usual stuff like how they got into porn, why they got into porn. Um, they talk about like one guy who's this performer talks about how women is certain women they think of their body as thin, like they don't really think of it as making money out of it, like something like that. It's hard to explain. You gotta see this documentary to understand it. Um, One thing that got me woke in this documentary when one of the performers also mentioned that there are men out there that really got into this industry just to abuse women, and that is fucking scary, you know, because that's the only way they could get away with it, and it's kind of messed up, to know that wow, this is actually truth, Not all male performers, but I'm saying a few of those that disgusts me the most, to say, oh, you want to be an opponent just to abuse women because you could get away with it. That's really sad and that's fucked up, and it's wrong too, But what can I say? Um, it's a really good documentary, people. I mean, I highly recommend it. It's on Tubi TV. I will post a link for it on this podcast so you can check it out for yourself. But be warned, this does have nudity in it. It contains some behind the scenes of adult stuff going on, so you will see some of that. Um, but the main thing about this documentary, it's wonderful to see something about the adult industry, how you can get to the psychological of why they doing this or what's the situation. There's people there are some good situations where women actually want to be in it because they like the sex and of course the money, but there's a lot of it when they just have to do it, just to make a living out of it. There's also talk about people getting fired from their jobs because they got spotted doing adult stuff, which is kind of messed up. I do like the end credits for it when it tells give you a trivia about the adult industry, the good and the bad, and to be to tell you if you're gonna get into this business, this is what you're gonna be expecting pretty much. So I highly recommend it, guys and gals. Please check this out.